Happy Friday! Back again. How are you all? Hope you're all having a great week. Let's give you all a second to join. Hi, Angela. We've got a great topic for you guys. Let's bring Angela up. There we go. Hi.
Hi, Sandra. How are you? You look so
I'm good. How are
cute.
you?
Good. I like the new look.
Thanks. Just trying to change it up a bit.
You know I love fashion, so
Yes.
anything different, it's
Yes, you're my fashion girl, my fashion expert. How
how was
you doing?
yeah, it seems like it's been a while how since you last went to the workshop in Sydney. How was that?
It was so good. It was so good. It was just nice to see everyone, after so long just looking at each other through the screens, through Zoom meetings and whatnot. It was just like catching up with family. And the workshop was amazing. We got so much out of it. We got to learn heaps from all other business owners that came from all around Australia mainly. I think there was a couple of international people came through as well, but mostly people from all around Australia. And yeah, what an experience. I really enjoyed. It was really good. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean, I can't wait for the next one where, where we can all try together and all meet up.
Yes.
Hopefully, I
And
get to
next
meet you
one,
in person.
I know. I'm like dying to meet you in person. Like it's
Yeah.
it's been so long. It's been so long. We've been chatting and we've been working together. Yeah, it'll be such a nice experience. Next one is going to be in Melbourne, so let's
Oh,
see if we can get to that.
when
Yeah,
is
it's gonna
that
be.
one?
It's going to be. What did they say? September. September next year in
Oh,
Melbourne, not this year.
September next year.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. All right. I'm
And
gonna
I'm
try
sure
to make it. Yeah,
we'll
because
probably
I have
have lots of other events as
yeah,
well in between,
yeah,
between now and
yeah.
then that we might be able to see each other. But yeah, this
Okay.
one, this workshop for Australia is going to be in Melbourne next
Okay,
year.
because I have family there, so it's going to be great if I can put two in one. Yeah, my
Yeah.
niece my niece is a doctor. She's living in Melbourne.
Oh, nice. So I can almost bet on it that you're going to be there. I can count on this one.
Hopefully, if I'm back in Asia, it'll be much easier because
Yeah.
I'm going back to Europe uh in a less than in a couple of weeks time, middle of this month.
Hopefully we can catch up. Our time zones are going to be crazy.
I
Yeah.
yeah,
How was your?
I like summers in London because the weather is beautiful in
Oh,
London.
true,
Yeah, it
true.
doesn't get dark until 10 o'clock at night, which is really nice.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Yeah,
Living it up in London.
yeah. And then
Follow
it's
Angel's
very
adventures.
berry season in summer. I love all the summer fruits, peaches, apricots. Yeah, I just
Oh, how nice. Oh, what a good time to go back then. How long are you going to stay there?
I haven't decided yet, but a few months I think.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's good. And how was your birthday trip to
Bali.
Bali?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, Bali is always such a magical place. I never get sick of going there. Quite a high chance that I'll be going back again in November for my husband's birthday this time.
Oh, how nice. How nice. Oh, well. See, this is
Yeah,
this is the benefits of this business, isn't it? For people joining us who kind of don't know what Angela and I are all about. We are in the online business industry, and we show
exactly.
people how they can also have this kind of lifestyle where they can travel when they want, where they want, just carrying their laptop and their phone, and their business doesn't miss a beat. So um, living example of all of this, right in front of you. So anybody can do this, right?
Exactly.
But
In
they have
fact, so I am from Singapore. I am, as I mentioned to Sanas earlier, I am traveling quite a bit. I'm also living in London, and I guess people wonder, how do I afford this lifestyle? It's because we are able to leverage on the internet and make a living. I had also the pleasure of, meeting up with many new business partners in Singapore, and also a few that are coming through to Singapore because it's summer holiday for many people in the countries. And today is actually Singapore's birthday. Today is Singapore's national birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we are all meeting up later this afternoon for a picnic to celebrate the Singapore National Day. So we have people coming from Canada, from Taiwan, obviously from Singapore and Malaysia, gathering for this picnic. So it's not a formal workshop like the one that you had in Australia. This is an informal one. Um, just happened that, a few of us happened to be in Singapore, and we met through this community
Wow.
in this digital business, and we're having a picnic together later. Yeah, so
Oh,
stay tuned.
nice. We should have done a location live this week then.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, if you want, I'll invite you to join in later. It will be this evening. Yeah.
This evening. Oh, yeah, 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 that would be cool. That's good.
Yeah.
We should show people some more
Probably,
of.
yeah, probably around 9ish your time. The
Oh, yeah. Oh,
parades, yeah, the parade starts at 7:30 my time, which is 9:30 your time. Not sure what time the fireworks will be.
mhm.
Yeah, it'll be nice if we can come on together when we have the fireworks.
That would be really, really good. Yeah, let's do that. That's really good. Guys, whoever's watching, join us back again.
Yeah, yeah.
Join
So
us back
it could
tonight.
be 10ish. It could be 10ish your time. Let me
Okay.
try. Let me try to see if there's actually a schedule. There could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. See how.
Yeah, knowing Singapore, everything is pre-planned.
Yeah.
Usually,
To
no
the point.
surprises.
Yeah. Oh, how nice. That's really good. And as for our topic for today, I'm
Yeah,
going to let Andrea introduce our really exciting topic today, something you're all going to want to hear about it. So I'll throw it back to you, Angela, to give us an intro into this and a bit
yeah,
about it.
yeah. Of course. So of course, as we mentioned, this is a business. We mentioned it's a digital business, and what does business really mean? Business means you're there to make money, right? And the topic that we want to talk about is, and people sometimes come into this business not believing how much we actually get paid. So we are in a way in a direct selling business. So although we don't actually do and stock any product, we do affiliate marketing, but our parent mother company, they have a direct selling business model. And this is the best direct selling business model I've ever seen in my life, because my background is in retail. I am in the luxury retail fashion business. And as everyone knows, in a traditional business, there's always the middleman. It could be a shop, it could be a wholesaler. So, there's many channels in the supply chain. That's why something which probably costs only $1, the retail price could be $100. Maybe some of you are not familiar. Say, for example, lipsticks. It probably costs less than $1 to make, but how it can be marketed and sold at $20 to $30, right?
Yeah.
People may not know that, but that is not really. I mean, it is a fact. It's not a secret anymore. And so for our business, we cut out all the middle person. We don't, our mother company don't even have a retail shop, and we go directly to the consumers. But in order for our consumers to even know about our brands, since we don't really have a physical shop with demos and things like that, so they use people like us to do the marketing for them. And that is the reason why when we share with people the business model, we get paid 50%, up to 50% of the retail price about on these products. So to me, this is the highest sales commission, that anyone can get in the direct selling business model. And the beauty about our business is we don't just get direct selling commission, we also get indirect selling commission, which is quite a complex commission structure, and it's something which we encourage people to uh, join our community to find out more. It's yeah, that's how I mean the thing that I want to share with people is that the indirect part, let's treat it as a bonus. Because if you can earn from your direct selling commissions, and you get indirect selling commissions as well, isn't that, just gravy? That's how I like to
Great,
explain.
exactly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just gravy, right? Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
It's a really important key point you just said there, because the whole point of what we do, the whole purpose, the whole mission that we've got is help people um, to create a life where they can not have to work for money all the time. And that's where that indirect selling comes in, because that's to me, that's even more than even the gravy, because it's the thing that's going to create your future. It's going to create that passive income. It's going to create that asset that you're going to leave as inheritance to your kids, which is something that's extremely unique about this business model. Because Angela and I have spoken about this time and time again, how we search for a lot of different businesses. We both come from backgrounds where we've always been the type of people who are go-getters. We go try different things. I come from an accounting background, and it wasn't enough for me. I wasn't interested in that field. I went into real estate. I went into marketing. So we're constantly looking to find smarter, better ways of making money. What Angela did in her corporate world, being so high up in that field, was make a lot of money. My real estate career also makes a lot of money. But what we wanted was to think, okay, how can we make that same money and more in a smarter way? So with this
exactly.
business model, and this is why we keep saying to you guys, you have to come into the trial, as Angela said, like you've got to come into the trial. And coming into the trial doesn't mean committing to the business in any shape or form. You're
Mhm.
just coming in to get that information package. But that information package isn't something that we can explain to you verbally, because of the complexities of that indirect part of the income that you receive. So you really got to see it to understand it through our videos. And that's the thing that's going to create your wealth. You work in this business, and you work hard. We're not saying, you just come and it's all roses and sunshines. Yes, it's much easier than an offline work. It's a hell of a lot easier than an offline business, but you still got to do some work. But the thing is, your couple of years of work are going to build something. It's like, how to put it, like you build something that's going to keep on giving. It's like a gift that keeps on giving. So once you've built it, it just goes on from there, and it becomes mostly that passive income through that indirect selling that basically creates that wealth for us. So that's a really important point that you mentioned there.
Yeah,
That's what people
yeah.
know is the bigger game. It's the bigger goal of the game.
I mean, if I want to say related to real estate, for example, I mean, most people who buy real estate for investment purpose, they think about it in such a way where, okay, so maybe if they have a rental yield of 5%, maybe after 20 years, you know, um, the property is paid off, and, any additional rent that they get, as I said, it's like gravy, because the cost is already being paid off. So any income that you get from your property is kind of like a passive income. But the problem with, say, doing real estate investment is, as you know, things break down. There's maintenance. There is tenants who don't pay up. There are, things that break down. So there's all these additional running costs which people don't really think about. They don't really factor in. Uh, the amazing part about this business is once you reach, say, the level where you paid off your property and you don't even need 20 years, it could take you 3 to 5 years. Or then you start to get that passive income. So think of it as like you're getting that rental check coming into your mailbox every single month for the rest of your life. And the bonus part is, that's what got me really excited, is when I pass on, treat it like a freehold property. I can pass it on to my children. These rental checks will keep coming on without having to pay for repainting the apartment, repairing the dishwasher, without all this hassle and maintenance. And that's what, when Sana said, it's really working smarter, not harder. It's even better than a property rental
Oh
investment
yeah.
project.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, actually, that was a really good comparison you did because yeah, exactly right. Like if someone leaves a property to someone, they still have so much to deal with that property. It's not something that sort of comes easily unless they just sell it straight away, use up that money. Then that money's going to get eaten up anyway. In most cases, people blow money that comes. Whereas if you've got this constant amount every month forever coming into your account that you can rely on and you can do things and build your wealth with it, it's a whole other kettle of fish. And so I always say, when you, and this was something that mindset wise, I struggled with it initially a little bit as well. When I was going in that transition of putting more focus onto my online business and less focus on real estate, I really struggled because when you come from a career background, and this is something I think, a lot of people who have professional jobs, something they've studied for, something they've worked really hard for to get to a certain level within their field, they might struggle with it at first to think it's because it blows your mind a little bit. You're like, well, I've worked this hard to get myself to this place within my career. How can I suddenly leave that all behind and go do something else? It feels silly. But then at the same time, it also feels silly to keep doing that same thing when you know that there's a way smarter way and in a way, a shortcut to creating that wealth without putting, for myself, like 12 hours a day, 8 to 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, working in real estate. Yes, I'm going to get brilliant money, but I'm going to lose my mental health. I'm going to lose my physical health. I'm going to lose my family time. I'm going to lose my sanity because you're constantly dealing with people. Then if I can do all of that without going into office, at home, while traveling, spending time with my family, 15 minutes here, yep, I'll check my phone, I'll check my laptop, I'll check on the business. It's
Yeah.
just it's sort of, it blows your mind to a level where you kind of get scared to do it because you think, I don't want to know that what I've been doing all along was silly in comparison to this. Not to say silly, but now things are evolving, and for me initially, even though I knew this change was coming, even though I knew the world is becoming more digital, it took a little while, for my mindset to adjust and to kind of, commit myself to it. But it's a step that you've got to explore in this day and age. You've got to explore it, and if there's an easier way that you can make that same money, or 3, 4, 10
Ex-
times more,
Exactly.
you've got to give it a try. And
Yeah.
that's and the key to it is these things that Angela just said, about the different avenues where you're going to get paid within this
Yeah.
business.
Yeah. Just think about having a minimum of 5,000 US dollar check coming into your mailbox every single month for the rest of your life, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
You know,
and it's something you've got to see
minimum.
minimum. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
starting.
Yeah.
That's the starting point. And
Yeah.
how quick, let's give people a little bit more perspective. So let's say for this milestone to receive $5,000 check every month in your mailbox
So,
or in your account, depending on which country you're operating, how long would it take people to reach that level, what we call retirement level, where offline game, it
yeah.
would take you God knows how many years, 30 years of working in an industry to be able to get something like that. And you probably actually won't still get something like that anyway. But how long would it take people?
Well, okay. So if I were to say property, and this is being on the optimistic side, it's 20 years, because to get 5% yield, uh, assuming the interest rates are low, then it's around 20 years, right? But I think with the rising interest rate in the last couple of years, it probably caught people by surprise because people got too comfortable with the really low interest rates they've been enjoying for the last 10 years. Um, so, I mean, minimum, I would say 20 years. Or if you're in a corporate job, 20, maybe also 20 years, but your pension may not be able to last you till you die because people are living longer and longer lives.
Mm.
And with inflation, you know, not going away anytime soon, how are people gonna, afford to support themselves till they're 80, 90, even living to 100? My dad just turned 91 a few weeks ago. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, so I mean, I always plan, right? I always plan for my future. But in our business, it can take you 3 years to reach this level, the retirement, or even if you take 5 years, or even if it takes 10 years, that's still half of a
yeah,
property investment. And on the other flip side, buying a property, you need huge amounts of money. You need a couple of 100,000, at least 100,000 to begin with, right? In Australia,
yeah,
yeah, right, to put down the
exactly.
down payment. This business, you can start from anywhere from as low as, I would say, 4,000, 4 to 5,000,
Mm.
and then depending on your strategy, like for I think Sanas and myself, we want to go on the fast track, so around 13 to 14,000. So it's all up to you. So, and it's so flexible, and I think we shared before. Um, with the financing options available, it just costs you like a Starbucks coffee a day, $5 a day. That's
Yeah.
as easy as you can to start. Yeah, and then in return, you can have that $5,000 check, like as if you own a property. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly right. Exactly. Angela and I wanted to start with the most aggressive strategy to move our business forward really quickly in a short amount of time. But you can choose whatever strategy that works
Mm-hmm.
best for you and your lifestyle and your finances. But aside from all of that, you can even go with the highest strategy and use a financing option, as Angela said. So there's a lot of options, but the only way that you're going to find out exactly how it's all going to work, whether it's for you, how it can work, what all the cost side of it and all the income side of it is to come into the trial. So that's the trial where you pay $149 and you come and get the whole package. Um, you get invited into our private Facebook
Cool.
group. You get to see what people's incomes are. You get to see what everyone's doing and how it's working for them. People from all around the globe, over 200,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to see
200,000.
all of that. Yeah. And the number keeps going up every day. What number is that at the moment?
I don't know. I've lost
It just
count now. Yeah,
because
it's
more and more
growing every
people are
day.
finding out. Yeah, it's growing every day. People globally are doing this. They're finding out about it. They're joining in, and they're starting to sort of build their own business on the side of everything they do. And very quickly, they find that it pretty much takes over, and they have the option if they want to leave their day job and just rely for their family income on this business. So come into that trial, $149 to come and get the full package and just understand how the business model works, how you're going to benefit from it financially, how it's going to impact your life. And then make that decision. Within 30 days, you decide whether you want to go ahead or not. If you don't want to go ahead, the 149 is refunded to you, no questions asked.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so there's
Yeah.
there's no risk, you just give it a try, test it out, and in that time you can ask us your questions as well. You'll be chatting to a coach, you'll be doing all of that research, everything you need to know. Like, there will be no questions left in your mind, so you've got to make that decision informed, and the only way to do that is to come into the trial to check it all out. We've had people who just have jumped in, but we recommend you come into the trial, check it out fully, and then decide whether it's the right thing for you. But we wanted to just today give you this comparison so you can really understand it's very different to offline and
Yeah,
selling, and you like, because in real estate as well, like as an agent, I have to keep selling homes. If I don't sell homes, I don't get paid. So how many years up until I'm 60, 70, 80? Like how long am I going to keep selling homes to support my life? Yes, you're going to invest the money that you get from there, but as Angela said, then property investment in comparison to this. So it all makes sense, but this has to make sense for you. You have to come and let it sort of sit in your mind and understand. And once you compare it and your mind is blown, then we'll talk. Then you can ask us any questions you've
yeah,
got.
yeah, exactly. So what we do is we teach you how to leverage on the internet to do social media marketing. You don't have to be special. You don't have to have a lot of followers. Um, and how you actually earn an income is through affiliate marketing. So there's no need for you to search for an affiliate. We are already attached to this amazing affiliate that pays the highest commission. That's what we are here to say. Their commissions is based on a direct selling business model to the consumer, and that's why we get paid, like 50% of their retail price. And in my whole corporate career in the luxury fashion world, I have simply never seen a commission scheme like this ever. So the commission scheme is even patented. And that's another reason why we are, unable to just, give you all this information through our Go Live session. So we invite you to come and check us out. If you want to have more information, register with Sanas or myself on our website, and then you receive a link to watch a live webinar. And if this sounds like this could be for you, then we encourage you to take the next step. Pay 149 US dollars for a 30-day free trial. Join our Facebook group and check it out. We have, amazing people in our community of 200,000. We have doctors, engineers, even in our
Yeah.
community uh, that is thriving, because we all know that the world is moving on. Doing the traditional 9 to 5, including doctors, is not fully sustainable. And there's so many upsides in this business model. So definitely check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, if this, I think for a lot of people, if it doesn't raise a question in your mind that why would doctors and engineers
Mm-hmm.
and dentists and
Mm-hmm.
professors and these people from
Mm-hmm.
all different walks and educational backgrounds come to the conclusion that this is going to benefit them more, then you owe it to yourself to actually check
Yeah,
it out
exactly.
what it is and why
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
from all these career backgrounds, high paying, have come to that conclusion. So we hope this was really helpful for you guys. And if you have any questions about what we spoke about or anything else, just reach out to us and we'll be happy to answer. Hopefully we'll be back next Friday with some more. And if there's any part of this business that you want us to specifically address in next live session, let us know and we'll go from there. And then we'll see how we can arrange ourselves with Angela
Yeah.
once she's in
Yeah.
London
Yeah.
to see if we can work out our time zones to have more go lives with you.
Yeah. Exactly. So, okay, try it again. Well, have a lovely weekend, everyone. And yeah, we might come on again later tonight.
Yes, exactly. Thanks, Angela. Enjoy your day and
Thanks,
hopefully we'll chat
Anna.
with you again
All
later.
right.
See you. Thanks for
Okay.
joining us,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.